And the question is, how do they do that? Right? You look at them, you're like, man, they've got so much chemistry, it's so passionate. Well, maybe they do have chemistry, maybe it is passionate, but there's also technique. Thank you both. So on that note, first thing is there's an instinct not to face your partner. And if you want to have sort of all this acting and passion, you want to be to your partner. So as you saw, they went straight to each other. It was powerful. If you see the wrong, so one wrong is you do too big. Just do to each other, or do it a little bit too fast and a little bit too big. Just here. Or actually do a lot too big, just so they can see. Right? And the truth is, you see all of this movement, but it's not really to each other. Well, okay, they're good, so it's still to each other. They only half did wrong, it's okay. But still, all of that movement made it less profound, because that made it more about the movement and less about this. A second thing is speed. So if they're here and I'm doing "Oh Mad Passion," then she's like "Oh Mad Passion." So instead, you want to take your time going forward, as they just did. Next thing, I want to talk about quality of touch. So if you embrace right here, if there's just a soft embrace, that shows to some extent. Because this is about acting, so this is a performing track, right? For an audience, you want that, if what you're doing is about chemistry, if you want that to show, then you actually have to show in your touch. So when he holds her, you'll see much more activity in the body and the hand. Actually, let's move you a little bit this way, just so they can see. So a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, right there. So if you see in his left arm, his left hand, let's put it higher so they can see in the camera, right there, if he's there, just stand still. So because of the facing, you see a lot of chemistry. However, if you just looked at the hands, you wouldn't say anything was happening. But if you add a tiny bit of movement or of pressure, then it looks like more is happening. Well, more is happening. It's not more, it looks like more is happening. And so if I talk about just different things, you can be here, or you can be here, or you can be very softly, like a flicker. Oh, there. And they're all beautiful places, but they're very deliberate, careful places. Thank you. Next thing, as we're doing about acting, in some sense, I want you to think that it's about being uninhibited. So there's an instinct, I said in a different chapter, I think, to break, to give. Right? So the same way we might say you give in your center when you do a step. Oh, there's this wonderful step, and then you give. You can do the same thing when you're acting. And we can be acting up mad passion, and it's like, oh my God, he's a guy. And then I go up to her, oh my God, I can't do this. And it somehow something is lost. But what happens is you don't do that like that. What happens is you do it by giving. Oh mad passion, oh mad passion, oh I better make this less mad. And then all of a sudden it all drops away. So if you guys start moderately far away, let's start there. Now that's good. And you very slow engage the body, very alive, and you slowly walk towards each other. If you do, when you try this at home, there'll be an instinct right before that to break and to start looking away or to start giving. And so if you're going to perform, you don't want to give. No, keep going, keep going. You don't want to give. You want to keep going towards each other, and it almost never ends. And then you go on, and then they see it. So do this with conviction, and do it from a place of realness, right? It's not something you put on, it's something from inside.